So this is question A in the multiple choice from Math 2017. And the first part says, we're given a function f of x, 2x cubed minus kx squared plus 2x minus k. And we're asked for what values of the real number k makes the graph of y equals f of x have two distinct real stationary points. And then we're given a list of options. A, k is between minus 2 root 3 and 2 root 3. B is k is less than minus 2 root 3 or bigger than 2 root 3. Then C is k is less than minus root 21 minus 3 or bigger than root 21 minus 3. D, minus root 21 minus 3, or k is between that and root 21 minus 3. And E is all values of k. Well, okay. First thing we notice is the question is about turning points. We want to know what values for k makes this graph have two distinct real stationary points. So the first thing we should do if we're looking for stationary points is to differentiate this. So if we go ahead doing this and calculate f prime of x from here, what do we get? Well, here we get 3 times 2 is 6x squared minus 2kx plus 2. So we get this expression here. We can go ahead and factorise. It's two lots of 3x squared minus kx plus 1. Okay, so now this is the equation for which, when it is 0, we have roots of f dash or stationary points in f. So if we want there to be two distinct real stationary points, that means we want this, or in particular this quadratic, to have two distinct real roots. So, what does it mean for that to be the case, looking at this quadratic? For two distinct real turning points, we require the quadratic to have two distinct real roots, as I said. What does it mean? How would this be the case? We look at its discriminant. And we need the discriminant to be positive, strictly. If it's 0, then we would have one repeated root. But if we need two distinct turning points, we need the discriminant here to have two distinct roots. So what does that mean? Well, we can simply work that out. It means that we need the b squared, which is minus k squared, minus 4 times a times c. So k squared minus 4 times 2 times 1 to be positive, or in other words, k squared to be bigger than 12, which just means k is either bigger than root 12, which is 2 root 3, or we have to flip that over, k is lower than minus root 3, because then when we square it up, this number still becomes bigger than 12. And we can finish. We can conclude that the answer is B.